Welcome home to our apartment. In this video, I'm going to show how we transformed this one-bedroom apartment into a place that we can truly call home. It's been a great journey, and now we're also happy to announce that we've been able to sell this home for a profit, and it became our first renovation project in the line of 11 homes that we're about to renovate. My name is Linnea and I'm an architect, and for the past 6 years I've been working with large-scale city transitions. But now I'm trying to understand how to work with the small scale of a home to see if I can build a sustainable real estate business. As you arrive into our apartment, you enter into the entrance. We have removed the old closets that were occupying the most part of the space earlier, and where we also closed in the previous door that went into the kitchen. Beyond that, the hallway hasn't been that much changed. We color drenched it in this light but still beige warm color, and we added in these new closets that gives the entry point a bit more space than it was previously. Beyond that, the hallway is just kind of like a spine for the apartment. As you walk further in, you have the kitchen, and then you have the living room, and then you have the bedroom, and straight ahead you have the door to the bathroom. I'm gonna bring you around the whole apartment today and show you each space in more detail, and I'm really excited to finally show you our finished home. Welcome to the kitchen. We have started by opening up a new access to the actual space itself. Previously, there was a big wardrobe over here that was accessible from the hallway, from the kitchen, from the bedroom, which is next door. But we really tried to remove all of this and create a new access point into the kitchen. When you arrive in the kitchen, the central point is this kitchen island, and we really wanted to create this space that could become a very social point in the apartment, an island that is also in visual connection with the living room opposite. And we reused the old table that the previous owner had as a kitchen table to create this beautiful wooden countertop. To make the island longer than the table was, we inserted this piece of granite that is the same as we have on the other parts of the kitchen. And in this way we can also put hot stuff on this piece of stone without ruining the wood. Previously there was an access to the kitchen right here. We closed that in so that you could create more of its own space, its own room that you come into and become a part of. Another thing we tried to consider when designing the kitchen was to make it neutral enough but still make it warm. We wanted it to be a warm space that is not creating any kind of vibe of being a sterile hospital or so. So we used this beige color for the drawer fronts, and we mirrored that color on the walls. The last thing that we did was to put this white tile on the wall, which helps that if the next owner would like to change the color of the drawer fronts, white's often a color that will go with it. The other thing that we did was that we only put tile to this height, so that if you want to put upper cabinets in your kitchen, the next owner could do so if they so like. In the apartment overall, we really tried to reuse as much material as possible. In the kitchen, for example, we have the same flooring as in the rest of the apartment, and it's a second-hand floor that has been treated to be able to handle water, if you spill any food, any kind of liquid substance on the floor, it's not gonna sink in. It has a really good treatment, which makes it a perfect floor for the kitchen as well as any other space in the apartment. The other thing we've reused is the baseboards, which we have taken from an old gymnasium in a different part of the city. And the tiles is also tile that has been left over from another home that has been renovated. I think that's Enough for the kitchen. It's a space that we really love being in, and as you see looking in this other direction, you have a beautiful access to the rest of the apartment. Welcome to the bedroom. The bedroom is actually not only a bedroom, but it's also our home office and walk-in closet. Before we started to renovate this space, it was one single room that has a door into the space here, but also another door over here that went straight into the kitchen. So we closed this door and we built a room in the room. And this room has both an opening here where you can put on the door to make it really its own space, and it has a window to create access to the outside, but also most importantly natural light. Because inside this room in the room we have our home office, but also a small little closet. And of course not everyone needs a home office, but if you do, it's a good size for it, and if you don't, it's also built to fit a standard wardrobe, so you can really turn this into your own luxury walk-in closet of your liking. And when you pass the home office, you step in to the bedroom itself. Here we really try to focus on creating a calming space, a space where someone could relax, but also ourselves. So to make that feel, we added the space to make it feel slightly smaller. A smaller space can easily help you feel like you're being held. And then we did the color drenching, so we painted both the ceiling and the walls in this teal color. And the teal color, if you look at color psychology, is really a color that helps us feel calm. It has this deep blue and deep green combined, and the deep blue is a calming color and the deep green is a very grounding color. So combined, they really help us feel relaxed. And to complement this, we added a terracotta bedding to bring in some warmth. And beyond the terracotta bedding, we also tried to add in some natural woods. So the bedside tables, as well as this dresser, are both in this warm wood that helps to add a warmer feel to the space itself. The other thing we really tried to work with in the space was to add art that would emphasize the teal color. As we wanted to use the color drenching, we wanted to keep also the walls feel and emphasize these colors. So here we have this very obvious teal ocean. We're both surfers, so adding a sense of surf in the space was really key to us. And here on this wall, we didn't have a teal color, but we added a piece of art that has both the blues and the greens in it. And then the last thing that we did to create a more three-dimensional feel to the space was we added this mobile with the earth globes that are also in this kind of teal color in themselves. And that's it for the bedroom. We really like it, and we hope that the next owner will also feel very relaxed, comforted and calm in this space. Let's move on.
Welcome to the bathroom. The bathroom was newly renovated when we moved in, but it wasn't really our style. So we tried to change the fixtures to be black to match the rest of the apartment. We also added in some art and some textiles to make it feel more warm and aesthetic. We also added additional hanging on the washing machine, and we replaced the old sink and mirror so that we have more storage for all the things to get ready. All in all, we're very happy with how the bathroom turned out with these small changes, making it feel more like our place.
Welcome to the living room. The living room has probably changed the least in this flat if you compare it to the other rooms, but the one major thing that we did was that we opened up this entire opening. Before it was just a normal door with a closed-in opening, which meant that it felt less connected to the rest of the apartment. As you can see now, it has a clear connection both to the kitchen as well as to the bedroom. Beyond that, what we've done is that we really worked on trying to smoothen out the walls. They were really bad conditions, so we spent a lot of effort, a lot of time to make them look better. We painted the room in this soft green color to try to make it feel very homey. And we added this border at the top that connects back into the ceiling, and the ceiling color here is the same as if we're walking into the hallway and the kitchen. Beyond that, we try to decorate it so that we can fit both a sofa group. We have a projector that helps us show some great TV series, and then also with a dining table. And the big reason why we wanted a dining table placed here is that we have a beautiful view into the courtyard, and in the summer it's gorgeous to just sit here, look out, and feel like you're a little bit a part of the trees outside. And obviously if you sit and look in the other direction, you have that connection into the kitchen that we were really looking for, again tying back to the kitchen island. As in all the other rooms, we really try to reuse as much material as possible, since the actual change of the room hasn't really used any new materials. We try to focus on the furniture in this space. So all the furniture are secondhand furniture that we have tried to combine in a way to make it feel like a home. And I think that is really important, that if you're styling a home that you're gonna sell, even if it's just something that you flipped and want to make a profit, try to not just standard IKEA furniture, try to use furniture that has character. Try to put up art, try to add in plants, so that someone who comes and views the apartment can make them feel like this is an actual home, this is a place where I could live, there is someone living there today. I think that is one of my key tips in terms of how you actually style your space before you sell it.
That was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I'm actually going to show you around this apartment. We have moved into a new project that will be number 2 in the line of 11 homes that we're planning to renovate. And I will bring you along the journey, showing you what decisions we make trying to build a sustainable real estate business. So if you want to come along, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you liked today's video, please give it a like. And I see you in the next one.